back, everyone, to our Groundskeeper Chat series. I'm your host, Meg Kruger, joined by my co-host, Mr. Christopher Bell.
Hello, hello.
Coming live to you from Columbus, Ohio, from the Ohio Turfgrass Conference. And our next guest has been mentioned several times throughout the day here. So if you've been following along with the whole series, he is the one that everyone's been, talking about. He's looking at us like, oh, goodness. Mr. Dr. Tyler Carr. Welcome, sir.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
It's been a long couple days. So
I can imagine. So that's what I've asked a few of the board members who have been along on this journey with you of really pulling off this, this conference. What is the end of the week going to look like for you? Is that a deep sigh of relief? Is that, fuel for your fire to keep going? What does that really look like once everything's hopefully tucked away in a nice little box?
So my wife will be happy when the end of the week is over. The last 2 days I've gotten home late, and tonight will be another one.
Yeah.
But I travel quite a bit, and so she's at least glad that I'm coming home.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big sigh of relief.
Yeah.
But my brain's always kind of moving, and I like to just brain dump, okay, these are all the things that we need to do next year.
Yep.
We've already planned a meeting to meet on Monday.
That's what Brian was telling us.
Yeah, somebody was giving me, I caught a lot of flack for calling it a postmortem. But no one's died yet.
Yes, everything is still good here in Columbus.
It's good to do it when it's still fresh, though.
Yeah,
Yes.
And it's really cool to see the board so involved in every step. And so I feel like whenever we come back, we're really not going to miss anything. We'll have a lot of feedback from various people.
Yep.
And then we're the ones directly acting on it.
It's very cool.
It's cool.
And I know from what we've heard today, it was definitely an undertaking. Daunting, I'm sure, at times to, go at it on your own this time around. Mm-hmm. But again, also that ownership over it to where you guys, we did the damn thing ourselves. That's really cool.
Yeah, it is. And in a short window.
Yep.
Because we started this all in June.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And we had, I want to say 3 or 4 events through August that we had for the OSFMA chapter or our field day or our golf outing. And we were like, okay, we're in event mode. Mode. And then, all right, we need to turn the page and focus all of our efforts on the conference.
Goodness, yeah.
So we're grateful for that. We kind of have a short, OTF kind of has a short event period or small event period in the spring. Mm-hmm. We can kind of spread things out next year a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that. It was a very big undertaking. From the convention center standpoint, we're very fortunate that we use the same vendors that we've used in the past. So AV, the decorator, that helps us a lot. Mm-hmm. It keeps things, we can look at previous invoices and figure out. But everyone's taken different ownership pieces of this. When I started doing this, my first thing was, there's no way I can do this all on my own. Mm-hmm. And they're like, no, we want you to just help direct everything. And I was like, as long as the board understands that, we're good. And no one has batted an eye.
Nice.
Now, we give each other a hard time sometimes. And is there a bird in here?
Yeah, there's definitely somebody bowling upstairs.
There is someone upstairs.
Bowling.
But the thing that's been interesting is that we all have full-time jobs elsewhere. So I'm faculty at Ohio State. We have people that own their own businesses.
Crazy.
And so balancing all of that while still making progress on this has been a big undertaking. But this is what we've worked for the last couple of months. It's so rewarding to see this and see these people come in and enjoy this. This is my 3rd OTF conference, being a part of the planning of it. The last 2 years, I never really took a step back to enjoy it. Mm-hmm. And I kept telling myself this year, we've put in so much work, I just need to enjoy it. And it's been very enjoyable.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
Getting to see people you only see once a year, too, at this event. It's been very fulfilling.
Very cool. Well, and I can imagine, Brian shared a little bit about it. It's when you're on a crew or when you're, coworkers with somebody or you're working in the trenches together every day. It's like you really build that trust quickly over time. But when you're on a committee with somebody or a board or organization, it's, there's not a lot of moments where you have to prove to one another that like you're dependable. You're all working towards a goal, but there's not a ton of like deliverables.
Nope.
But when you take on an endeavor like this, it's like you had to immediately be able to trust these other members on the board with you and hope that they would follow through and get done what they said they would be able to get done.
Absolutely. And this message was delivered numerous times. It's not getting done without us.
Yeah.
And certainly during certain periods, some people would be more busy in their job or their life than others, and other people would step up. And that was the cool thing. We have 13 people on that board.
Okay, cool.
And so some people had a much larger role, some people had a smaller role, and it took us a little bit of time to figure out who was good in what roles. We moved some people around, and people have homes now.
Yeah.
And now we can move forward next year and have a more streamlined process. It's like, I'm sure you guys have dealt with this in the past where you're trying something new and you're learning how to do it as you're going. But now we have done it. And so now we can proceduralize it and move forward.
A little easier next time.
And teach other people how to do it.
Well, we should learn from it. We should do a debrief quickly after our shows. Because I feel like sometimes we don't, it's like once you're done with it, you're like, oh my gosh, thank goodness.
Just want to go home.
Just want to go home and back to like the other stuff that has been, like neglected in a sense when it's like grind time. And then it's like, oh crap, like we're already back to planning this thing again. What did we do last year? Like what, like did anybody get a photo of that? Like and so that's cool advice to take from what you guys are doing is like an immediate like debrief of what worked, what didn't work.
And sometimes it's good to wait a couple days.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise I'm still in my like celebrity status, air. And I'm like, Chris, please. Like, I turn the lights down.
She comes back from some conferences with 8x10 glossies. She signs them and puts them on people's desks.
Where do I get one?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. The kind of respect I deserve.
Here's a photo.
Yeah, I need something to put on my wall behind my screen in my office.
So good.
We'll just have a collage of Meg.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. That's a great idea.
You are feeding the ego.
Yeah.
This is what I need, Chris. This is what I need. It's so good. But no, I think if just the small bit that we've seen, but also everyone we've talked to today, I can say smashing success. So that's definitely fulfilling, I'm sure, in a sense.
Yeah, it's very fulfilling. We spent way too much time on this. And so I have a colleague. Have you guys heard of Dr. Aaron Patton at Purdue?
I don't think so, no.
So he's in a similar role as I am at Ohio State. And he's the executive director for the Midwest Regional Turf Foundation. So our sister organization, partner organization. And he's the executive director, but faculty.
Okay.
And he's the one that gave me a lot of courage to go through with this. And I've talked to him a lot about it. But he told me early on it's going to take a lot more effort to build it than it will be to maintain it. And I mean, we're not close to being built, but we have the right people in place. We have good leadership with Ryan Margraf. It was awesome working with Ryan Margraf this year as the president, and so many others. But it's just really hard to put to words how you're in the middle of it for so long that you can't really. It takes a lot of work to step back and realize, okay, the magnitude of what, and that's why it's cool to see when people finally start walking through the doors, or you start seeing registration numbers tick up.
Yeah, very cool.
And I also think that it's a good opportunity for us to, for Ohio State and OTF to improve their partnership.
Definitely.
That's something that was really, really strong 10s of years ago. And now we have an opportunity to make that even stronger.
I love it. And so going forward, what does that executive director really look like? Because, the board changes every year, but I assume that this is something that would be a constant for you.
Yeah, so this would be a constant for me. Our board is on 3-year terms.
Okay.
So we fill 2 or 3 board spots a year. But I think it's nice to have that steady hand that can help make sure new board members are trained.
Yeah.
Can help make sure that there's consistency with our members and the OTF partners, our sponsors. My role is to make sure that the board succeeds. I was telling Ryan Margraf yesterday, he was wanting me to give some remarks for something. I said, this is the board's event.
Yeah.
And I view my role as kind of a groundskeeper. I don't want to, I want to be where I only get talked about if something is going bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to be behind the scenes.
Yep.
I want to make everybody else look good. I want to make sure this thing goes off well and you guys be in the spotlight.
Very cool.
And so my role is giving them the support and the procedures to be the best that we can be.
Very
and give
cool.
them some strategic guidance where needed, but it's not a kingship. It is I operate for the board.
Very cool.
And that's fun.
And how does one learn how to do something like that? I mean, I can imagine being involved in a group like OTF up until this point has proved to be really important because it probably led you to the resources that you really had to rely on because this isn't something you're reading a book about how to do from point A to B.
Mm-mm. So I tell everybody I'm a groundskeeper by trade, a academic by training.
Yep.
I don't know how to run an organization, but there were some people that were very influential. So Ryan DeMay runs a business. He has his own business. OTF is a business. We file taxes every year.
Yep.
We haven't done that yet, so thank goodness. Thank goodness for accountants and bookkeepers. And Tom Grunkemeyer.
Okay.
Tom Grunkemeyer owns a lawn care company in Dayton area. And when it comes to all this business stuff and the financials, those people have taught me a lot about how the business operates. That's something that a lot of this I'm learning on the fly.
Yeah.
It's really helped me in my Ohio State job better understand how my research dollars are moving around.
Yeah.
Working with all of these people who I would consider to be at the top of their game. If you're on the OTF board, you're at the top of your game. Mm-hmm. But I'm working with these people. They all have distinct personalities. It's helped me become a better mentor to my graduate students. Mm-hmm. But vice versa, things I learned from Ohio State, I bring it here. I'm constantly learning about this, as we all are. And that's the cool thing. We're just kind of putting our head down and just going. And we're going to make mistakes. We're going to screw some stuff up. Hopefully it's not catastrophic. And we're going to learn from it. And we're going to do better. And we're trying to message that we're just trying to do our best.
Yeah.
Everybody's just trying to do their best. And a lot of people around here like that. And they want to be a part of that.
Very cool. And for people that may be listening, whether they're in Ohio or just, a sports field manager out there, what would be like your elevator pitch to get involved in your association or your local chapter or what have you?
Ooh, I haven't had to do this, so we're going to do this on the fly.
Nice.
Okay. So a lot of us want to make a difference in our organization, our community. Mm-hmm. Sometimes when you serve on boards, it's kind of a formality.
Yep.
Right? I mean, we've probably been involved in some different boards or something. And sometimes it's like, there's kind of this tradition. Things don't really move, right? That's not how it is with OTF. With OTF, there are no guardrails on what we can do. We are happy to challenge the status quo, to change things up completely.
Very cool.
We try to be strategic with it, but we want people to come in with ideas, and we'll probably try them in some capacity.
Very cool.
But people, if you feel like you want this industry to grow and you want to be a part of it, this is the right place to be.
I love it.
Because everyone here is very motivated to do really good work.
Well, off the cuffs, that was excellent. Very eloquent.
Okay. I'm going to need the transcript
Yeah.
of that. So
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
can write that.
Make it a boilerplate at the bottom of press
boilerplate,
release. Yeah.
That's great. Well, and so how do you balance between the two? Because obviously the Ohio State of it all is a full-time gig. And when you have graduate students, people that look to you for so much more than just, maybe that hour in the classroom or that hour in, office hours, they look to you for so much more than that. How are you balancing all of that?
So my role has a lot of extension
to
it, which is a lot of outreach. And in the past, I would build the program, or I would lead the group that built the program for the conference with Pam Sherritt, Dave Gardner, and Ed Nangle. And so I was very involved in it anyway. It took a lot of my time. It's just taking a little bit more time.
Yep.
I try to get my grad students involved in this. They've helped they've helped moderate this week.
Fun.
Which allows them to meet more people and get involved.
Smart.
They've worked registration. I've kind of taught them some of the event logistics things that they may need in the future. But I have, I'm a big fan of Cal Newport. He has this concept he calls deep work.
Okay.
Where his notion is every day, I try not to work on the weekends, but you know how it is. Every day for the first hour and a half of the day, I try to get something done productive for my job.
Okay.
Uninterrupted. And so I know that if I get bogged down with something, that at least I got that done.
Yes, yeah.
As you get closer to the conference, things get heavier, but you plan a large conference, but it's not a full-time job.
Yeah.
It takes a little bit more time than it did in the past. And during the summer, we do research, and we're not really worried about the OTF conference. It's not as much as I thought it would be at first.
When I can assume that when you're enjoying it, when it actually fulfills you, it's not a constant battle of I have to open my laptop and do this.
Yes, it helps. And OTF hired an administrative assistant for me to help with all of those logistics and email and stuff. So it helps me be able to not really be in the thick of it and help me kind of direct a lot of the activities. But it's I enjoy doing this. I enjoy seeing this event come through.
And so looking, December is such a year in review for everyone. It's, looking at what we've done, but also looking to the year ahead. What do you really hope for members in the upcoming year? What do you hope that OTF serves them and gives them as a member?
That's an awesome question, because that's something that we've talked about a lot over the last couple months, is we really need to define or redefine what the value of a membership is for OTF. With the conference coming up, we're let's just get people there. And we know that the best way to grow any event is through growing membership. Mm-hmm. And I travel throughout the state for my Ohio State job, and I'll ask people if they've heard of OTF, and they haven't. Mm-hmm. Our membership has stayed pretty stagnant. We have about 1,000 members.
Okay.
There's a lot of turfgrass professionals in the state of Ohio. We have members outside of Ohio too. I'll tell members or prospective members that our board, they're all members, and they are trying to make membership more valuable. Mm-hmm. We don't know what that looks like right now. But after the new year begins and we turn the page, that's one of our top focuses for the upcoming year, is figuring out how we can make it where OTF is not just about the conference.
Yes, yeah.
It's about more than that in the whole year that comes in with it.
Very cool.
I imagine it's how you attract new people too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who are going to take time out of their busy weeks and career.
Yeah.
And willing to take the time to participate. So that's interesting.
Yeah, we historically, it's not really been an effort that we've had. And so reaching, a lot of times I feel like with professional organizations, we often reach people more on the middle to upper end of budgets, maybe. Mm-hmm. Some of the people on the that may be at a lower budget facility may not have the funds or the resources. So how can we be an organization for everyone, especially an organization that caters to lawn care, sports turf, golf, and we even have equipment managers for golf
Very
too.
cool.
So just trying to figure out where we can benefit people. It's tough, but I think if we just start talking to people, we'll figure it out. I think it's the next step.
Well, it's also probably a foreign concept for a lot of people to have something like this serve a role in their professional development, because you think of it in a lot of ways like, oh, it's just the conference I go to. I get 3 days of, education. But beyond that, I don't know if many people have been asked to think like, oh, what can it do beyond that for you? So just having them answer that question is a task within itself. So I'm really excited to see what comes from that. That is cool.
Yeah, we are too. We'll keep you posted. I feel like we get on here about once a month or once a year.
Yeah.
So we'll
once a month. That would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, last time we met with you was where were we last year? Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we said you have to come out to Cleveland.
I still haven't come up to Cleveland.
And we've connected a few times via email where we're like, well, maybe I'll be there, maybe you'll be there. So this is just, making sure it's on the books that I've said it, that, the invitation still stands. You're welcome to come out and, of course, bring out any student that may be interested in the behind the scenes. I don't know if Chris has any secret recipes he'll be giving away, but we could definitely give a tour of sorts.
We should put it on the calendar today.
Well, yeah.
So it just, it
well,
never
Chris
goes
is
away.
there every day. So when I'm
Just
another
rubbing it
story.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Anytime
But true.
As you know, this is not the time of year because it's awful weather.
Yes.
But make multiple stops while you're up there. Good idea.
Well, yeah, and you'd want to see
See if you can go to Berea.
James's research center when it's at its full potential. Right now, it's nothing to look at. It's just
A little cold out.
Yeah.
It's a little cold out, but definitely need to have that on the books because I think you would enjoy it. But yeah, then you could have some other stops out there to some other cool folks
Some
in
other
the
friends
area.
up there, yeah.
Definitely. But thank you for your time today because I know that pulling you away from what I assume was, about to be a nice walk around the trade show floor. Now you'll be able to go and enjoy that and nothing on your plate as far as Groundskeeper Chat goes.
This was an awesome reprieve.
Good. I'm glad to hear.
I always enjoyed chatting with you guys, and it's been a real honor to be a part of this and this industry. It's really cool.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for saying that. And you're welcome back anytime.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.